Hello everyone and welcome to Health Trust TV. I'm Adam Morrella along with Paloma, Cano, and we'll be your hosts this season, and together we'll be bringing Silicon Valley the latest in health.
That's right, Adam. From healthy cooking segments to doctor messages and the latest in physical fitness, Health Trust TV is your home for learning how to improve and maintain your health.
We'll also have the pleasure of having a guest on every show to talk about what's being done here in Silicon Valley to improve your overall health of our community.
And with this being our first show, we thought whom better to invite than the man who made this show possible, CEO of the Health Trust, Ferrer. Welcome, Fred.
Well, thanks Adam. Thanks, Paloma.
So Fred, why don't we first start off with telling us a little bit about what we can expect in each episode?
Well, Adam and Paloma, we're really excited about the show because we've really designed the show in 12 episodes. Each segment will have a theme, something from staying healthy on a budget, how do you stay healthy if you're growing older as a senior, what if you have new babies and young kids. So every show will have a different theme, and our guests will be part of that theme and talking about that. You know, here in Silicon Valley, a lot of our nonprofits are doing awesome work in bringing health to us, but sometimes they're the greatest secret. So we want to highlight all different kinds of nonprofits, and those are going to be your guests on each show, really talking about what services are offered in the community and what great events are happening in the community. Every show is going to have a cooking demonstration. You know, we all want a new recipe, we all want to learn how to cook healthier, and so the cooking demos, we're going to be having a chef come in from one of our Dining Out for Life restaurants. Dining Out for Life really supports our HIV work at the Health Trust, and so we're going to have those chefs coming out, giving us their favorite recipe, being able to show exactly how to make those things to give you guys some good ideas of what's another healthy recipe to add.
That's wonderful.
Part of what we're going to be doing is also really understanding, hey, what's the latest? What's the latest in science and health that really helps us to understand certain things that sometimes are complex and confusing? So we have somebody called from the Silicon Valley Health Corps coming out. Elena's going to be doing demonstrations. She's going to be doing hands-on demonstrations to really explain what's some of the latest science, but really making it simple so that we can understand how do we make better choices when it comes to our health. We also are really fortunate to have Dr. Varner coming out from the Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Dr. Varner is going to be giving us kind of the latest health tip from the doctor's perspective. Oftentimes when she sees patients over and over again, they have the same question. So what are those frequently asked questions that everybody wants to know more about? Things that you may not really know how to ask your doctor. So Dr. Varner is going to kind of make going to your doctor a lot easier. Following that, we also think about, we got to become more physically active. Mm-hmm. And if you can't afford a personal trainer, Health Trust TV is going to bring you your own personal trainer.
Right.
So we're going to have Ryan Hughes is coming out from New York. Ryan's been on Good Morning America. He's been on 2020. And he's going to be doing a segment on each show that matches that theme. So if you're a mom who's just had a new baby or you have young toddlers at home, you can't get to the gym. So Ryan's going to have ideas about how would you stay in shape and what kinds of workouts can you have either at home, in the gym. And so he's going to be doing great fitness tips and segments on every show. We also are going to have health tips. We have members of our community that are going to come out and just read to us what's the latest from the health experts in the country, and they're just going to give us a quick update and give us that health tip, something to make us think about and just remember, hey, how do we stay healthy on a day-to-day basis? And then finally, we're going to have a last segment. It's always going to close our show by saying, you know what are fun and healthy things to do in the community? Mm-hmm. And so we have just a quick, fun way to be able to announce those things. So every episode you'll be able to say, hey, that'd be fun to go, do yoga in a garden or go to this reading or go to that activity. And so all of the shows are going to be on this theme, but they're all going to have these different segments. And I think if you put it together, it's going to be a fun thing to watch. Mm-hmm. Now beyond that, you may want to rewatch that cooking segment, or you want to see what Ryan's fitness activity was for that week. So you're going to be able to go to the website, www.healthtrust.org, and be able to say, hey, I just want to see that cooking segment again. And all the episode segments will be on the website, so you can really go back and really look at that next tip, make sure that you get it down.
That's wonderful. So tell us a little bit about what the Health Trust does in Silicon Valley.
Well, the Health Trust does lots of things, but the real key thing that we're doing around our food and accessing food is we all know that we should eat better, but how do you get access to that food? And so the Health Trust has been working for the last few years on really improving our gardens. We've been growing gardens, community gardens, backyard gardens, apartments, school gardens. We really believe that if we could get more access to fresh fruit and vegetable, that's going to be really improving our health. The next piece that we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at fresh carts, which are mobile vending carts coming into the community to sell produce, to sell fresh produce. We also are adding more small farmers markets so that neighborhoods can really get access to those farmers markets that really give you fresh and organics and real local kinds of foods.
Great.
And then finally, we're going to be working on our corner stores. We know that folks in neighborhoods go to corner stores much more often than they sometimes go to big grocery stores. But if you don't have healthy choices there, it's really hard to buy healthy. And so we're going to be working with corner store owners to remake those corner stores and really make sure that they can offer healthy, available food in all our neighborhoods.
That's great.
Wow, that's some really ambitious work, Fred, and it's actually work that really needs to be done. We want to thank you for coming in today. We greatly appreciate it.
It's been great to be here.
Thank you, thank you. Be sure to stay tuned. We have a health-filled episode for you today centered on diet and exercise for busy bodies. Delicious cooking segment is coming up next. I'm really excited about it, but first here's Elena with one of our many health choice demos.